Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gamer Grudge X.
Please be right. Please be right. Oh, it is right. Yay. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome all to the Gamer Grudge Championship, people. This is the championship, people. We are here. We have made it after several grueling weeks of doing this. We have come to the finals, people. We have made it, people. So we should all give ourselves a hand clap. Okay, fuck you guys. All right.
You said hand clap. I only clapped with one hand.
Okay, fuck everybody except Eric.
I thought you were confessing that you had the clap, so,
You know, go fuck yourself. Anyway. There's that asshole mentality that we're talking about.
The magic clap.
Clap on, the clapper. Hold on, I can't say that. All right. Here we are, people. We are here in the finals, people. Sadly, we are down one fighter. We'll find some way to give him like a consolation prize, people, for getting here. But we got two fighters, and for the first time this month, I'm hosting. It's been a long time. It's been a long ass time since I host, and now I'm back in the hosting seat. All right, but
what? Nobody knows that terrible song. It's been a while.
No.
Stained. No. That guy turned into a lunatic. No, seriously, lead singer. Look him up. He's gone full lunatic.
All right.
He's a country musician now.
So let's go ahead and get started with the. Let's introduce our fighters. Let's start with the challenger, people. He is a former two-time champion.
Three-time champion.
I gotta correct myself. Former three-time champion.
It's literally the only thing on my Twitter bio is that I'm a former three-time champion of Gamer Grudge.
He is so happy to be three-time champion.
We don't do research of people.
He is literally in the Guinness World Records as the person who held the Gamer Grudge belt the longest.
Yeah.
He is coming for blood. He is coming to get his damn belt back. As I quote, got damn belt back. He's gonna put it back on that fucking wall.
I've reorganized my shot, so now it would be in there.
So that's a lot of confidence. He's really confident he's gonna get it. Mr. Eric, how's it going?
I've actually got a headache, so I don't know how well I'm gonna go in the first couple rounds, but we'll see.
Use the pain as anger.
Yes, boy. Yes.
Who you call him boy? Eric is a man, I think.
Yes. Well, I mean, you know what I meant, damn it. Stop pulling that bullshit. Anyway, and we just introduced the challenger. Now we're going with the champion, with the person. He is the current Gamer Grudge champion. He is the man with the plan. You have seen him on several episodes of Gamer Grudge. You have seen him on the GF1 podcast. He's beaten Shrill OXL for the belt last year. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Danger Boy John. What you got to say today, John? It's time.
All I can say, I'm looking forward to not having to ship this belt anywhere.
Ooh.
Look, even if you do win, you still have one. You still have one more win to even match my record. So,
I mean, John,
let's look on the bright side. Let's look on the bright side. Regardless of who wins, it'll go to somebody who's already had it, and it definitely will not go to Mac.
Fuck you! Whoa!
I mean, not to mention, John, if you don't send the belt, I could just take it. Let's not mince words here.
I mean, come on over anytime.
He's gonna go into somebody's house and steal the belt.
Oh Oh no, I'm not going to meet you. If I'm going to get the belt, I'm going to wait till you're at the comedy club, didn't bring it with you, and go into your house. It's really simple. A B&E is way easier than confronting you in person.
True.
All right, so we have introduced them. Now let's introduce our staff. We got my right hand man, the person who I call an asshole, dick. Sometimes I call him a bitch, and sometimes I say I hate you a lot, but I actually secretly love the guy, Zach. Zach, don't you pull that shit on me? It's not frozen.
I know. I'm aware it's not frozen.
Y'all are not fucking with me today. This is not frozen.
Mac, that implies that there's a moment in time where we're not fucking with you.
You have fucked with me for the last time.
Mac, that's not even the last time we're gonna fuck with you tonight.
Yeah. I mean, all I know is I got a jar of peanut butter that could be contaminated with salmonella I gotta throw out because they did a food warning recall on it. So,
Zach, everybody. And we have the current host of Gamer Grudge Saturday, Happy Oren. She just giving a thumbs up.
we need a better name for that.
Wait a minute. Chicken. Yard pimp.
This is what you do when somebody is deaf. You don't clap. You do this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were doing charades. I was like, yard pimp.
It's really great in an audio platform.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Works really well. Yeah.
How do you say asshole in sign language? Is it like
that? It's like that.
Oh, like asshole. Okay, cool.
Yep.
You're an asshole, Zach.
I mean, I just think he's saying I'm okay, so I don't know how this is going to function. Also, I don't think he caught that you turned your hand around.
And last but certainly not least, our new mod. She's joining our show. She's also trying to take Zach's spot as probably fact checker. She might be fact checking for Owl on Saturday Night Grudge. We don't know. Miss Ghost.
Hi,
Miss
friends.
Ghost. I was gonna call you Space Ghost for a second.
Oh, please. I will get the costume and everything. We'll do those ghosts.
If you get me a Zorak costume, I will wear it.
Oh, bet, dude.
If you, I'm just saying,
Zorak.
We'll talk about it.
You're Brack. You're
always
always going to be Brack.
Wait, does that mean I'm Moltar?
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, okay.
I'll take
Yes. Yeah, no.
That means
No,
I'm a dumbass.
We know.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
We can make this happen.
Before we start, people, we gotta talk. Well, the fighters know the rules, but do we really have to go over the rules?
Eh.
Fuck it, let's not go over the rules today. You know the rules, people.
Chaos reigns.
Oh God! Did you actually watch Antichrist? Did you watch Antichrist?
No.
That's what that's from.
It's
a fox. It's a fox that just goes chaos reigns at Willem Dafoe. It's great.
I thought that was like the off-Broadway musical version of Jesus Christ Superstar, like Antichrist.
Hilarious. This is going to be a fun episode, people. All right, so we're not going to give you the rules, but if you want to know the quick version of the rules, people, they're going to be the person with the best argument wins. No low blows. There are going to be 3 phases, and each phase, first phase, they introduce their show their question. The next phase, they just talk about the question. The third phase, they just debate. In the fourth phase, they just go at it. There will be no PvP, sadly, because we got a 2-on-1 fight. So sadly, there will not be one PvP. And they gotta watch your back. Says there's plenty of people that has a source code, myself included. Ryan got a source code, so shit can go down, people. you might be losing that belt. That belt might be coming home to South Carolina.
We don't need a 4-hour episode of Gamer Grudge. Please.
You're right.
I have
We
work
need
in the morning.
4-hour episode.
So you're saying we need a 24-hour?
There we go. Yeah. You know how bad that I couldn't do that. That would, you know what I had to be doing, juggling
It's just
bullshit.
as bad.
I mean, methamphetamine's a thing.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play this montage and then we'll get started, people.
Time again mention how annoying and how terrible of a character Claptrap is. However, I will give you a couple things. The R2D2 reference. If Claptrap and R2D2 were anything alike, I would actually shoot myself.
I'm into that.
Well, Mrs. Pac-Man would literally go under the mistletoe and she'd look at him and it's like, "Wow, you're a big fan of Pac-Man." Yes, I am. Mistletoes can be deadly when you.
All right. Enough with the Batman references.
Game right here. Is it a bathroom game? Yes, it is.
Ready to run! I still gotta fix it. Look,
but the red line underneath the word means fix it, okay? It doesn't mean add.
Women, and you should too.
I just say, like, that's just weird shit, man.
That's still a very weird thing.
Well, it's almost as bad as the homophobic Duke Nukem thing going around.
At least that's on brand.
Also, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, then they also had where John Romero said he'd make you his bitch in that one ad too. So it's like of that era.
Romero's gonna make you his bitch.
Like an anime fan on prom night.
Fuck you, Eric.
Oh, speaking of which, guess who's getting to the NFT market? Oh yeah.
Inafune, why? Inafune, why?
All right. Let's go ahead and start. Question 1. Wait a minute. Exit. There we go. All right. Had a problem. All right, cool. Nothing. I just went full screen by accident. All right. So, Ghost, you want to read the question?
Yeah. What is the best God of War game?
All right. So we're gonna start with Eric, and then we're gonna go with the champ.
I went with the original God of War.
God of War. Okay. Cool. John.
I went with the new God of War.
The boy.
Boy.
The boy. You're not ready. He is not ready. Okay. So, Eric, tell us why your answer is the best. Starting. Owl, you ready? I'll take that as a no. She's looking at me like no. She's
Sorry, like, there's weird sounds coming from.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
My brain.
He probably hears us every day.
I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand.
Okay.
Only reason I like Randy Orton at all.
All right, you ready?
Sure.
Go for it.
All right, ring the bell.
I mean, it's the first God of War. It was, it's the first one. it's like, and it's the one where he attains godhood, and then once you attain godhood, it's not really much of a challenge once you have godhood. You have godhood, and then where do you go from there? Apparently, like another 4 games once you have godhood. But this is the one where he doesn't have godhood until the end, when he attains godhood. And you know, once again, it's like, and then of course, once the end, he reached the end of the trilogy, he kills all the gods. It's like, there's no more gods, and then they're like, oh, you know what? Here's more gods. So there's only so many gods you can kill before the killing god business starts to get a little stale. And this is the first one, and you know, this the god, and he kills the god of war, so it becomes a god of war, and yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Eric, you never cease to amaze me. You always
look. All right.
Hashtag godhood.
I was expecting this to be a 3-person fight, and I wasn't expecting, you know.
Yeah. You're such a takedown. Yeah, I understand. Godhood. So Don, tell us about the boy. Oh, well, you ready? All right, I'm ringing the bell.
All right, like Eric said, what happens when you kill a whole pantheon of gods? You got to move on to the next one. Only he wasn't out there to kill all the gods. He's like, well, you know what? I'm going to settle down, have myself a wife, have myself a kid. Let's live a good life. Okay. What makes this God of War better is that there's actually more interaction. There's more character development in this game, because you have Atreus, the boy. So he goes through. Not only is he like a character for you to like interact and use with, you're building the relationship with him. You're just kind of seeing like, is Kratos really a bad dad, or is he just like really caring, very stoic about it as it goes through? So he's trying to go through the whole quest to take care of his late wife's ashes and get those. Meanwhile, there's a bunch of gods that just get all up in his shit, and he didn't want to start this fight, but he's damn well gonna finish it. How is he gonna do that? He doesn't need those stupid little like chain swords on his arms. He's just got a big goddamn axe, shield, and a couple other things that he's fighting along the way. And it's more of an open world game too. So you're not just like, well, I gotta go through this level from point A to point B. It's like, I can go here, I can do this, I can kill this thing, I can say, oh, hey, this is cool. And it's not just, the nice thing about hitting the Norse world is that you're not just confined to Greece and everything that happens in Greece, a couple little things here and there. You're hitting, like, I believe 6 of the 9 realms. You're hitting Jotunheim, you're hitting Alfheim. You're going all over the place. Each world is so vastly different. As you're going through, you're meeting characters. There's more interaction, and there's more to do than just me angry, me kill. It's, I gotta raise this boy and also kill all these gods that are trying to fuck with me. And that's why I feel the new God of War is better, because there's just so much more. It's just taken what was good about the game and made it great with much more nuanced combat than just X. It's all right. I'm gonna throw this axe. I'm gonna freeze you. I gotta find different ways to beat you and make you hurt. Bosses are a lot more fun as well. I got to kill Thor's kids. And just the main antagonist throughout the game, just a guy that you can't kill. Okay, we got to find a way around this. And there's just so many fun things to the game, and just so much more now with Norse mythology to explore and devour and love, and it makes you look forward to the next game.
Also, your mic keeps going in and out. And
yeah,
it's really it's to the point where you can almost, like, I can't hear a single word you're saying.
Yeah, I understood it though, but I get what you're saying.
It's Mike, so we're playing around with that.
Yeah, but people have also lost game due to mic issues. So I just want to give you the best chance possible.
I think it's peaking issues.
Yeah, Zach, yours is doing that again.
Yeah, your voice got all.
Your voice went into that.
Yeah.
Was that not a thing he was consciously doing this whole time? I thought he was choosing to do that.
No, he always did. He does that.
Oh, actually, even stranger, I keep on forgetting to change the keybind, and then I type things and look for things, and then I don't realize it. Okay.
All right. So. No. I understand. I'm just letting you know. All right. So we have gotten everybody ready. Let us go ahead and change to gallery mode. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Are the staff ready?
Yes.
Zach, get a thumbs up. All right, I'm ringing this bell. You may splatter, maim, and destroy each other. Starting now.
See, here's the issue with this game as a whole. Is that sometimes they choose questions that have a singular definitive answer. And when the one person answers first, and also the other person has zero context for the series, so you get 3 answers when really all 3 competitors want to answer the same answer. So it's really just sort of a wash of an entire question, to be perfectly honest.
Okay.
Yeah. I've never fucking played a God of War game before. I've never owned a PlayStation.
Okay. Well, here's one thing I really didn't like about the God of War series: the sex scenes. That Kratos can just bang some chicks, get some red orbs, use that to power himself up. I really felt that was out of context for the rest of the game. Like, yes, he's a big manly man, but he also lost his wife and kid, and he's out to get revenge. And other than God of War 3, I'm not sure the context, like why is he so driven to bang these chicks, and why is this a scene other than just them throwing this in the game? It's just like, hey, look, we're so extreme, here's some boobies.
Yeah, it's like for what little I know about Kratos, he's basically a non-character until your game. So it's like
a non-character.
Yeah, like I said, I know nothing about the goddamn series.
he's very much a character. I mean, in the first one, he's got to go. He gets betrayed by Ares, who just double crosses him. He's like, well, now it's time for murder. And then
I mean, not really non-character, more one note. It's just all anger.
Oh, exactly. The whole series, he's very one note through all of God of War, and until he managed to kill Zeus in the third one. Spoilers, everyone. And then he's like, well, let's go to Norseland and see how everything does over there. And there it just feels like he grows more of a character, gets a little more 3-dimensional. I mean, he's still pretty stoic, but at least you can see underneath that he cares. Well, I can't let this kid die.
Yeah, he's already let down his family once. He's already halfway to letting his family down again.
Right. The wife didn't get ganked in the new stuff, unlike the first one. The first one, he got done dirty.
You know what would be a great thing if they do in God of War Ragnarok? You actually don't play as Kratos. You actually play as the boy, and Kratos actually dies in the first 5 minutes of the game. That would be great. I'd love that.
Oh, that'd be hell. Just okay, what am I gonna do fighting against Thor? Arrow. That'd be insane. But I think as long as they can explain it, they take this new God of War and the ending, they really lead up into that, and it's like, what's going to happen with Thor, and let's get ready to rock. And it'll be interesting. I enjoyed the weapons a lot more in God of War New God of War.
Mm-hmm.
Like the axe and being able to use that to solve the puzzles. I like the dwarves that are just show up and fuck around with you. I'm like, oh, hey, let's build stuff. Clong, clong, clong. Other than just using some orbs in the first one to just, well, I guess now I can stab better. Yeah, woo! 1,000 red orbs to stab better. Yeah. Another 1,000 orbs to get stabbed less better. It worked well as a starting point for the game, but there's so much more that can get that could get improved, which they did over the course of the original trilogy, and then the third one was like, let's go in a new direction. Let's do some more exploration. Let's go fight Valkyries. We have so much more we can do in this place. Let's explore that than just let's just go from point A to point B and murder. You can only rip so many harpies apart before you're just like, let me fight the boss already.
Yeah. That is the sort of thing about those mindless mashers. Is like there's no at a certain point there's no brain power.
And the puzzle solving, if you look at the first one, it's just like, oh, all right. It's puzzle solving for the PS2 era.
Mm-hmm.
Push this block here, jump over there. They started doing some more with the puzzle solving stuff.
That was interesting.
Look. I said.
No. Yeah, I do have a fact check.
I want to say something before we go into fact checking. Never, ever admit that you don't know anything about the game. I've been in 3 gamer grudges now. I have not known a single thing about anything we've been talking about, and I won 2 of them.
Yep.
I've won the belt 3 times. I do know what I'm doing.
I don't know anything. So
No. Ghost. I thought Eric. I know what he's doing.
I do too.
That's fair.
I'll tell you.
This is deeper than you. I think it's a little deeper than you think, Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost. Don't worry. I know Eric. I'll tell you then what he was doing, and I'll tell you my reason why who I'm voting for at the end. But he knows. I know what he did. I know what he did because I know him and I fought him so many times. I know exactly what he did, that motherfucker. So anybody got a question? Zach, you got a question?
Yeah.
All right. You say yeah?
Yeah, I do. Give me a sec. Okay. I'm trying to put it into words exactly.
All right. Sorry, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
Do you think your game would work with the other person's mythology?
Ooh, Eric?
No, I don't think it would.
John?
Absolutely. I think the format of the game and just being able to explore and go to the different levels, if they took something like what they did in New God of War and put in the other one, made some more exploration, that would make a good game even better.
All right. Zach, facts.
Fact. Kratos does get those blades in that game, so they didn't get rid of them.
Yeah.
He gets the blades that Athena gave him.
Yeah. You're talking about. We're talking about the remake, the new one. Right?
No, the new one. The new one.
Yeah, I know he gets the blades. Yeah, I know he gets the blades in the new one. Yeah. I did my dabble in God of War. Yeah.
That's not till the end part of the near the end.
No, but you can't claim it didn't happen. You can't claim it didn't happen because it gives you a whole new move set. I mean, that's a huge part of those action games like that. But getting new move sets.
Yeah, but I agree. No, I get what you're saying, Zach. Like, you don't get it until the end, but I also agree you can't say it was.
It's like saying like a Mega Man weapon isn't in the game just because you don't get till the end.
Yeah,
That doesn't work.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't get the ultimate armor until you go to the last stage of Xbox.
I also wanted to point out, I think that the reason the whole sex scenes and with the orbs, from what I can see or been told over the years, is that has to do with Aphrodite's influence, especially in the first game.
What are you talking about the sex scenes?
God damn it, Lisa Kudrow.
I'm just especially because he does end up sleeping with Aphrodite, his sister, which is awful. But
it is awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
My joke is that Lisa Kudrow voiced Aphrodite in the Hercules TV show, on the Disney Hercules TV show. If you didn't get the joke,
yeah, I'm sorry. I have deleted Kevin Sorbo from my brain.
No, not that one. The Disney's Hercules TV show.
Oh, the animated one.
Yeah.
Oh, the one with Icky.
Mm-hmm.
I love that show. It's so weird. But yeah, no, those are. I don't know if Ghost caught anything else that I didn't.
Yeah, Ghost, you caught anything? I want to get your input.
No, you brought up the only thing that I wanted to bring up was that the sex scene was more on the, and it was only one. It wasn't like numerous. There was only, I think, one time where there was a sex scene in the original, and it was because of the influence of the gods.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'd also remind the audience that we're talking about a 2005 game and a 2018 game. Let's
let's put it into context.
Yeah. Gap is like far. All right. Those who you thought won. So
I'm a little biased.
Jumping her in like this? Jesus Christ, man.
No. I'm just a little biased because I am Norse pagan, so I'm a little biased towards the 2018 God of War just because I do enjoy the story more. So I do think that the champ got this one for me because I do think that one was also a little bit more fleshed out, and that could just be to it being a newer game. But I'm also biased towards the Norse aspect of it and how well they did that.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go next because I want to explain to Ghost what Eric was doing. Eric done this to me several times. When he doesn't know anything about the questions, he literally fumbles about it and our orders nonsense. Nothing but nonsense.
And don't mind me, I'm just stupid. So
No. No. When I mean he does nothing but nonsense, I literally fought him with the best LucasArts game. He never played his damn game. He only argued about the movie, not the game itself.
It was great. He gave us the movie plot.
Yeah. So when I heard Godhood several times, I knew the direction where this fight was going. Eric lost before he even argued. I'm sorry, Eric. You lost before you even started. I was like, you have not played any of these games.
Look, I was expecting it to be a 3-person fight, so there would have actually been a fight, and I could have just stepped back.
Yeah. When you said that, I was expecting a 3-person fight. I was like, damn it, I know what you're doing.
So do Owl and me still get a vote?
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, what for the hell of it?
Okay, I'm actually going to give this to Eric. Do you know why? Because the way he talked to John afterwards in the tone, John got John to admit flaws about his own game. Like, he said he didn't know anything. That doesn't mean Eric said it doesn't matter. He's saying he doesn't know whether his game is good or bad. John is actively destroying his own game now because Eric said that. That's a really good debate strategy and tactic I've seen used
quite a good strategy.
Because he got these are the problems with it, and you start talking casually and you let stuff slip out of your mouth you never would slip if you weren't trying to defend your game.
Yeah, but he never defended his game in that too. So.
Oh no, he did defend his game though. He kept on saying, well, they did this and they did that back then and that kind of thing. He gave it he basically when he was going after Kratos in the lightest way possible.
Right.
And got that Kratos is a one-note character.
Right.
He got John to admit that Kratos is one note, even through. It's like.
So that impressed. I get what you're saying. All right.
Like that's very sneaky. If
All
you're
right.
looking, at least that's my perspective from somebody who's also been champion.
All right. Owl.
My vote doesn't count in this one.
No, it does.
It counts.
It counts because if it can go into a two-way tie.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a split decision.
So I only had PlayStations all of my life. And I can tell you that we have beat the original God of War several times. And we do have the newest God of War, which we have not beat because we feel it's incredibly boring.
Damn it!
We love the button mashing. We love angry Kratos. We love just, I like Zach's take on the combat of this war. I'm really sad, Eric, that you didn't do any research. You're just like, fuck it. We're gonna pick this one and sit back and hope for the best. But like, wasn't the effort though? Like you did a little bit of reverse psychology and that helped. John gave like the best argument, I guess, but personally, I like the original God of War. That's a biased answer.
It's interesting. Both Ghost and you have opposite biases.
All right, so basically this is a split decision. Are you gonna?
It would definitely be a split decision because
the
original God of War is, I think, is better.
All right, well, fuck. Well,
Eric, we can't hear you, but you look
Eric bullshit is
flabbergasted.
Look, I've been fucked so often in this game. I'm actually surprised to be on the other foot of it.
Well, no, Zach helped you because you're not getting no sympathy from me. I didn't no, you did not argue nothing. I did not hear nothing that you argued or your argument. It just was like you were digging the hole and John just kept throwing the dirt on you.
It was the first game and there was 4 afterwards, and when you killed all the gods, where do you go from there?
Yeah.
3 more games of nonsense.
Yeah.
And we played all of them.
All right, so question is, do we want to go to make this like a tie and both of them get points, or we can get we can get Ernest in here and he can literally pick it, which he will probably pick more than likely.
I love the hell out of that.
Go for that. Go for that. Yeah, I want to see.
Go for what?
Ernest?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I want to hear this. I want to know what Ernest thinks.
God.
And she's talking with Ernest. So guys, this is it.
This is going to be talk about wild card. This is going to be a hell of a wild card.
So what is the he's still talking. She's still talking. Here we go. So guys, if you want to go get some, wait a minute.
All right. So the question is the best God of War game.
Ooh.
The original versus the 2018, the newest one. So the arguments for the original one was that it was the first. It's the one that kills all the gods. He's the God of War. Godhood.
That's it.
Godhood. And then the newest one, we got there's more interaction, there's more character development, there's slightly more open world. It's not just button mashing. Yeah.
Honestly, I like both games, but I gotta go give it to the original because Like, you know what he was about. You know exactly what Kratos was about. Kratos was about, they fucked me over, everyone has to
Basically, for you guys, they took...
Everyone has to die.
So basically, the story took the fun out of it.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Like, I don't care about boy. I like Kratos when he was just a murder-happy imp who did whatever he wanted. He broke out of hell like 4 times. And for what?
The clip.
Exactly.
This is definitely a clip.
That's my answer.
All right, cool. So, John, Eric, you motherfucker, you won.
Blow it.
Fuck you, Eric.
Look.
See, personal bias won over argument this time.
Yeah, I know.
Look, I have lost the personal bias versus argument debate so many fucking times.
It all started with fucking Zach. He had to fuck it over.
I didn't look. I call things as I see them. You know it because I've actually picked you before, and you say I would never pick you every single
I'm
time.
just talking shit. Zach, you know I'm just talking shit.
Damn
it. All right, so Eric, it's already starting off with 1.
I'm never on that side of the coin, by the way. That's insane. And I was not expecting to be on that side of the coin for this question.
No, when it began, I thought Eric is not winning this. And then I heard the arguments like there's no chance in hell I'm picking Eric. And
it's funny. Does Mac just have a bias against those type of arguments?
No, it's just what he did. I knew what he was doing and I knew how to argue it, and John did it. And that's the way I sell it. I figured, but oh well.
Sometimes this game's bullshit. It just happens.
It's bullshit.
Literally.
Zach, you know you're full of shit. Almost won. Eric knows
I
this.
host, it's
You can say I'm full of shit when you win the belt, Mac. How about that?
You're full of shit because you tried to win with Shadow Man and just argued. Shadow Man.
No, better. You actually have the source code. You could actually try it. Are you that? All right, do you have that? Yeah, exactly. You don't have the balls, Mac. You don't have the fucking balls.
How about we move on? How about we move on?
Question 2.
Let's use it. All right. So what they're saying in the chat? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. It's early. All right. So we are going to question number 2, which is I'll read it this time. What's the best NPC in gaming? John, what's the best NPC in gaming?
I went with Tiny Tina from the Borderlands series.
Ooh, Tiny Tina. Eric?
I went with Looker from the Pokemon series.
Of course you did. Are we surprised? Are we not surprised?
I don't think you can flip "Are you entertained" that way.
I don't think that works that way.
Nope.
It's close. You're almost there.
Damn it. Okay, fine then. I am Maximus. I am a gladiator. Okay. John, I've seen that I flipped that whole thing over. Let's go ahead and go with you, man. Owl, are you ready? All right. I'm gonna ring this damn bell. Just tell us why Tiny Tina is best NPC.
All right. Tiny Tina is an NPC in a world full of already messed up characters. We're in some desert wasteland apocalypse, Mad Max bullshit. And Tiny Tina finds some way to take all that and up the crazy to 11. She gives you such fun missions like, hey, I have a tea party. I want you to bring guests to. I want you to bring some explosives to. She has you get some missiles from Big Blast and booty rockets, the badunkadunks, that she uses that to help further along the mission. She has a very good stance on raisin cookies and the fact that they're bullshit, and gets very mad if you serve her raisin cookies. And the first couple of games that she's in, she's fun. She has great dialogue. She interacts with another one of my favorite characters, Torg, and the two of them together is just insane. But I think where she really becomes an awesome NPC as opposed to Torg is in her the expansion Assault and Dragon's Keep, where they're playing a game of bunkers and badasses. And you get a little bit more to her character as she is dealing with the death of Roland, who just got punked like a bitch, and he can't come back with the new you. And so she's constantly in denial of this and just doesn't want to admit. You see her going through those stages of grief, of denial, and finally the acceptance of it all. And that really what put her over the top for me as a character, that she's already so fun and insane, and then just this little bit of humanity, amidst all this insanity, just makes you just identify with her. Like, yes, okay, I see you as a person. I love what you do. And now that you've grown as a person, let's get into even more crazy shit together. Let's blow shit up. Also, she has a wonderful con of a wedding, and I love a good wedding con.
Wow. Eric, tell us why the Looker is the best NPC. Are you ready?
You're like 8 feet from your mic. You can't hear.
Are you ready? All right, is that better? So Eric, tell us why the Looker is the best NPC. Owl, are you ready? All right, I'm gonna ring this bell. Go at it.
So, Looker from the Pokemon series finally answers in his debut in Pokemon Platinum the age-old question of where the fuck are all the police when all this shit's going down? It took them about from 1996 when the first games came out in Japan to 2008, 2009 when Pokemon Platinum came out for them to actually have a police officer do something. And oh boy, did they have him do something, because Looker is a master of disguise and is one of the few adult characters to actually get shit done. And not only does he get shit done, does not use a single fucking Pokeball, because this man takes care of people. He doesn't deal with Pokemon battling bullshit. He just arrests people that do crimes like a good police officer should do when the fucking world is ending and these people are creating goddamn death machines and raising castles out of the fucking ground. What do? I'm gonna fucking arrest them because that's what I need to fucking do. Looker is, despite the fact that he is kooky and nutty, he's the only adult character with any goddamn sense in the entire Pokemon series, because he's just there to say, hey, let's stop these people from doing these things and not leave everything in the hands of a fucking child to stop them. I don't understand, first of all, why it took 4.5 generations of this game to be like, hey, maybe not have just the child take care of these crime bosses. Maybe we have somebody to, actually be working the case and be like, hey, it's not just this child ruining these plans. There's an actual professional on the goddamn case. Also, dude's just very fucking handsome. There's a reason he's called Looker. He's based off of David Tennant's Doctor. He is a handsome motherfucker. Look at that face. He is a looker.
Okay. All right.
So, Ghost, that's what Eric sounds like on Full Blast.
Yeah, exactly. That's when he's not fucking, or when he's not. Yeah, there you go. Now you get it. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go to. Damn it. I mean, I don't know. He just like a normal. He look like Al Bundy. All right, we got everybody ready. Are the fighters ready?
Yep.
All right. Is the staff ready? You can give me a thumbs up if you want to. We got thumbs up. All right. I'm gonna ring this bell. You got 5 minutes. You may attack each other and destroy each other's arguments right now.
I'm glad you actually played this game.
Yeah. My main complaint with Tiny Tina is that she can be completely overwhelming. And yes, she has all these characteristics, but there's a lot of her personality that if in an already over the top game, she is the over the top above that. And that can be overwhelming to certain people, which is why a lot of people, there is a section of the Borderlands players that actually do not like Tiny Tina. However, everybody loves Looker, other than him, other than like people that play Platinum 5,000 times in a row. People who enjoy Pokemon casually love Looker.
Casual gamers love a generic spy because he looks like a portion of Doctor Who's community's favorite doctor. Cool. All right. Hey, I can disguise myself as stuff. That's really fun. Cool. No one's ever done that before. And better. Oh, wait. Everyone has. He is just a rehash of just generic ideas that they're just like, what's popular? And just he's trying too hard to be, look at me, I'm so everything that you like, that it just he's trying too hard to be something that everyone wants him to be, and it just comes off as very blasé. In a world of animals fighting each other, he just acts as a just generic MacGuffin.
He is a character, Looker as a character, once again, in this world of all these animals, he is one of the very few characters to never, ever use a Pokemon. And this isn't even like an aspect of the International Police, because members of the International Police use Pokemon. This is a Looker specific thing because he does not need to rely on these overpowered beings to do his fucking job. He's that good.
He's that unneeded. In a game full of Pokemon. Okay, great. What makes me special? Who's your favorite Pokemon? Nobody. Oh, that makes me so cool. Yeah. All you posers. I'm the hipster detective that doesn't need a Pokemon to do my stuff. And as far as the Tiny Tina haters out there, they're welcome to be wrong. And that's just a fact. If they can't handle the game that Tiny Tina brings, well, that's on them not to enjoy a good character.
And also, there's just something so amazing about Looker being this character who had to overcome complete memory loss and build his life back up from the ground.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Point. Amnesia. No one's ever had amnesia before.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm just clicking.
Not only that, but he also had to deal with the International Police leaving a poor girl to die because they decided to use her as bait, and is one of the few characters in Pokemon that has to actively grieve over a human death.
Okay. All right. So one human dies in the whole series.
Yeah.
Cool. Once again, they're just throwing stuff to the character. Here's this other stuff you like. Oh no. Oh, character death. I get to be emotional about that now. Oh, am I trendy enough for you? Ooh, hey, guess what? I'll wear. Well, all those other people wear police uniform. I'll wear a trench coat. Ooh, no one ever wears a trench coat before, except, oh wait, look, David Tennant looking like motherfucker. Oh. Go on. What else has he done that's never been done before? Does he have those faraway stares? Does he have that George? soldier.
But he does. Like I said, he gets the job done.
Right, like no cop has ever done before.
That is time.
Fucking love Looker. I fucking love Looker. He's so goofy. I love him.
Anybody got a question?
I do.
Zach, you got another one. Good.
Yeah. How is your character functional in the plot? Because I'm not sure how Tiny Tina really connects. It's very open world, so it's very hard to really place that down.
Yeah. So, John, how would your character? So answer the question. Answer the damn question, John.
Oh, sure. There's one point that you got to stop a train, and she's very essential with her with her knowledge of explosive devices. That she says, "Okay, what you're going to do? You're going to go get these rocks. Only we're gonna tie some stuffed animals to them, make them pretty cute while we blow shit up." So she becomes a plot point. She's not just oh, I want this little tea party for you. It's just we have to go blow the shit up that you need to get further along in the quest, in the overall quest.
All right. Eric?
Well, as Looker has reoccurred throughout the rest of the game, he has mostly been there to clean up the stragglers like the Seven Sages and certain members of Team Flare and the post game. But in his debut game, he is there every step of the way in the Eurofight against Team Galactic. Sometimes one step behind, but sometimes he's one step ahead and is there, always there, trying to stop Team Galactic from, mostly Cyrus, who's been lying to the rest of his team, from ending the frickin' world and building a new one. And he's the only one that's like, hey, kind of need to do something. Thanks for being here, but let me please do my job.
All right. Zach with the facts.
Honestly, I don't think anybody said anything strictly false. More just their view on it. Like there is a lot of opinion about Tiny Tina.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Like controversial is an understatement looking at some of this shit.
I like I said, I didn't want to go below the belt, which is why some people might find her to be a little much.
But in Pokemon, it seems pretty unanimous. Most of the community seems to enjoy the character.
Yeah, that's one of the main things people hate about BDSP is that since they based on Diamond and Pearl, no Looker.
So
the only thing I found is that there's no definitive information that Looker's actually based on Doctor Who. There's more evidence to suggest he's based on Koichi Zenigata from Lupin the Third, because they're both detectives and they wear the same outfit.
That's what I was thinking. Sticking with the Ace Attorney's cop, who I probably would have picked.
Yeah, but there's no actual evidence to suggest who he's based on.
I remember reading an interview years ago, which is where I got that from.
And that's totally fine. That like I said, there's no definitive evidence either way. The only other thing is you said that he doesn't need Pokemon, but in the spin-off game Masters X, he does form a sync pair with Krogunk. So he does actually get a Pokemon, but not in your specific main game.
Look, in Masters EX, they forgive Lucamine's crimes, so I'm gonna ignore that.
You're fine. They said check facts.
Yeah.
No.
Masters EX is not canon.
That's why I only bring it up because it's what I found.
No, I saw that it wasn't part of the mainline series, so I didn't say anything.
Totally fair.
And he did have a Krogunk in Platinum.
All right. Huh?
I have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, not to the players, but Zach said that Tiny Tina is There's an issue with her.
There's a divide. The community is incredibly divided on her
because she's over the top, or is there something else?
No, basically the over the topness. Like she has really bizarre habits. Like,
sure.
So and she does it a lot. It's not like that's the main thing. Is a lot of people do find her to be too much. Like that's just it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's it.
I mean, just some of it is just really just bizarre shit. So.
All right. I'm gonna start with Owl, since she had the question first. Who you thought won?
I'm gonna go John. I like the arguments between. He kind of went after Looker as being more of a generic NPC with the whole, he's handsome and he has those it gives that generic vibe. And the split between Tiny Tina, because she's really over the top in the uniqueness of it. And I do like when NPCs are like useful to me, not necessarily useful to the storyline, because they make this story. But he did go on the fact that like she helps you get missions and stuff, so I mean that's a plus. So I'm gonna give it to John.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Zach.
So this is a little hard, I guess, because I'm having a hard time. So I'm trying to judge these characters as per their prospective franchise. Tiny Tina is over the top for Borderlands to a lot of people. I'd like to put that in context for Borderlands. That's a bit weird to me.
There's a guy named Shooty McShootface.
Yeah.
That wants you to shoot him in his face, and Tiny Tina's over the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like that's a pretty. I mean, Mad Moxie exists. Christ, right? That's it. I'm just saying. So saying that that character's over the top in Borderlands context. Looker, I guess I don't see him as generic, just because based on how bare bones the story of Pokemon usually is, there is actually a lot going on comparatively to that series. Because that series does not really dive into any of that stuff at any time. Like, it's a shallow series. And saying that he's generic, look, I'm like, so does, like every character in Pokemon. Like, it wasn't for the coloring, I wouldn't be able to tell any of them apart. So it's like he's in line with everybody else. At the same time, ACAB for life. So it's very hard to think on this.
I think it is generally accepted that Looker is exempt from ACAB.
I don't know. I'm going to have to confer with others about that. But so I'm just saying, I'm trying to consider these within their respective franchises. I'd say that I'm going to Looker because he at least is functional in a way that I don't see the other characters. In Borderlands, there's so much weirdness going on with the other characters too, that the fact that she's extra may be notable, but it's not necessary.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I don't see her as being something that is completely necessary. It's the same thing. Like, if you would pick Claptrap, I'd have the same fucking argument. It's that feeling. And it's hard for me to do this because Eric knows how much I hate Pokemon. A lot. But it's like, it actually does add a lot of depth over the years to the story. So I don't know what to do about that. Also, why is there something named Holocaster, a character named Holocaster in Pokemon? That sounds awful. They should never do that.
It's just the 3D cell phone.
All right.
Okay, good. Because I'm just saying that sounds terrible. Don't name shit that. Jeez.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go next. Once again, as much I have played Pokemon, unlike Zach over here, I play Pokemon, and while Looker seems interesting, it is interesting. It is sort of generic. It is generic, and I'm this is a man who played Pokemon. It is generic because there are characters that sort of float around, does certain things that he does, and there are more interesting characters in Pokemon, NPCs in Pokemon. Because look, this is the guy who loves picking up X and Y, and you bash me for it. So fuck you guys. But and I'm look, for me, I'm going with John is, while you try to take down Tiny Tina, it was more so fact checking where she's too much for Borderlands.
I did say that. I did say that.
You did say she's too much. People say she's too much. Okay. I mean, yeah, while it is too much for Borderlands, it is. It doesn't bother me that much. It's something. I've seen Looker. I think it's just Dick Gumshoe. Come on. I seen Dick Gumshoe, and I look at him, I was like, is that Dick Gumshoe? So I'm gonna go with Tiny Tina. I've seen Dick Gumshoe. I'm sorry. I've seen that character before. Dick Gumshoe. They does this character every time I see it. I love Dick Gumshoe. Who doesn't like Gumshoe? He's cool.
You sure have a bias? You think he's a clone?
Yeah. Maybe. No, he's not a clone because he's not in the new series. Well, he's not in the future. Oh, you're talking about the Jennies and the Nurse Joys. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
And the last man crosses the finish line.
They're not clones, damn it. They explained that in the series. They are cousins. Weird.
That's
cousins.
Somehow worse.
That's
because that means they're cousins, and that also means they have to keep on making that. So eventually, the cousins will be marrying cousins, and that just gets bad.
Can we move on, please?
Look, all
right, Ghost, you're defining vote, deciding vote. Ghost.
Yeah. It was a difficult decision for me because I really do like Tiny Tina, and I do see Looker as more of insignificant just because of he does, like, yes, he's kind of a big part, but he also, you're the main character in Pokemon, so he's not really that big to the story. So it was kind of a tough decision for me. But I did actually end up going with Looker because the argument for Looker was a little bit better than the argument for Tiny Tina.
Damn. Well, we're
you made a goth
again. What the fuck,
Eric? I just want to note this. You made a goth girl go against Tiny Tina.
Tina, yeah.
Take that to your grave.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, so Ernest got to come back in again.
The argument for Looker was just better. I'm sorry.
Bring his ass up on the stairs again.
All right, hang on.
And I tore down Looker. I want to make that clear too.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm looking at it within their respective series. Is how I see it. Because
and I just went purely based off arguments, and the argument for Looker was just better to me.
I do think her whole referring to everyone as girl thing, Tiny Tina, is interesting. I've always thought that was an interesting touch.
Tiny Tina does not see gender.
Like in a very literal, in a weird literal sense.
Yeah.
It's very bizarre.
It's decision time.
Also, she hits on the female members of the crew all the time.
Decision time.
Best NPC.
Okay.
So we have Tiny Tina from Borderlands going against Looker from Pokemon. You know who Looker is?
Not even a little bit.
He was in Galactica. He was like the only policeman that wasn't like an officer. These notes.
Okay, let me read your notes. Yeah, I don't even know who Looker is, but I do love Tiny Tina. Her voices are crazy, and the things that she says are ridiculous. And it adds a light air to an already ridiculous game.
So the arguments for Tiny Tina is great dialogue. She has a little bit of humanity. She's up the craziness, fun missions. The negatives is the completely overwhelmless, over the top. Looker is a different policeman, master of disguise. Actually, he's the only one that doesn't use Pokemon but actually arrest people.
Useful.
The negatives is he's very generic. He's trying too hard. He's unneeded. Doesn't use Pokemon, which is like a world of Pokemonish.
So he's the weirdo in the whole Pokemon universe.
Yes.
Land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, thinking this one, that one,
Looker.
maybe.
Come on. We don't have time for this shit.
Do we not? Okay, damn. See, don't call me if you're gonna rush me. Don't rush the process. I got you. Yes, I will go with Looker. Not because I don't like Tina, but from what I remember of. See, I don't remember his name specifically, but I remember the gang, so I remember him. But Tiny Tina, she's great. I love her, and I do love the game that they made based on her. But she doesn't give as much as an impact as he does just in the world.
Okay.
Just imagine being the only person in the Pokemon world who's just not all about Pokemon. It's like being the only person in the Yu-Gi-Oh world who doesn't care for children's card games. It's a little bit ridiculous.
I'll be the one that's like, I don't give a fuck about Yu-Gi-Oh, so y'all can go fuck yourselves.
Hey,
All right, well, he's spoken. All right, Eric, you get another point. Damn.
Don't go too far.
Okay.
She said don't go too far.
Yeah, don't go too far because we've been doing these split decisions. All right. Anything in the chat?
They're talking about Dishonored.
Why?
Answers? Any other answers, people?
Answers for what?
No, they were talking about open world games, and then they're talking about
I know about
Dishonored.
open world games. There's another answer in there.
Oh, fucking Max, your Tom Nook.
Yes, damn it. Tom Nook. Tom fucking Nook. How can you forget him?
A lot of people consider Tom Nook an antagonist, and an antagonist is not an NPC.
A-Lab, all landlords are bastards.
Look, I am upfront in the Tom Nook defense, but he is too important to be considered an NPC. He's got too many mechanics tied to him to be an NPC.
Look, nobody can't understand what he's saying.
It's a whole technicality sort of thing. He's not an NPC in my
opinion. He is an NPC. He literally just sit up there and just go.
All right. Next question.
Next question. Next question. Al, that's you because I can't speak English.
I tried to process that. You like fried my brain for half a second. What's the best weapon in the Final Fantasy series?
Ooh.
So we went with John last time. So Eric.
John, you don't win this one. You're fucked.
Yeah. I went with Sephiroth's sword.
All right, John.
I went with Angelo from Final Fantasy VIII.
I approve everything about this. Everything.
The series is weird.
Good luck, Eric. Eric, Good luck. You know I like crazy answers. You better argue hard. You are on the fence. Is everybody ready? This is gonna be fun as hell. Damn it,
I'm never ready for this argument.
Time out. Is he holding him with his legs? Is he holding the dog's legs?
We'll talk about it, Mac. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk.
I have questions.
We'll get to that. Don't worry.
I have questions. Okay. I'll ring this bell. Eric, tell us why Sephiroth's sword is the death.
So, speaking from the viewpoint of somebody who plays Smash Brothers and not Final Fantasy, Sephiroth's sword has insane hitboxes. It is actually nuts. I was looking at the frame data earlier. He has so many hitboxes, and probably one of the best sword-based recoveries in Smash Brothers. And not to mention, his down air is the Aerith kill move. Also, the sword itself, it is absolutely nuts in its length. He has to hold it in a reverse grip because he literally can't hold it any other way. It's too fucking big. It has to be a reverse grip. And not a lot of people actually use the reverse grip, and Sephiroth does, which is how he's able to get that down stamp in nice. Kill Aerith. Spoilers. Spoilers for a game that came out over 2 decades ago and a game that's coming out soon. But yeah, it's just this. It's a different take. It's the anti-Buster sword, where the Buster sword is dummy thick and this one's uber long. And it's a nice comparison to the Buster sword. And it's, like I said, it's got insane range, and Sephiroth is it's a trick. He can stick into the side of the stage with it, because it's like a big thing. You can get extra recovery by sticking to the side of the stage. And Sephiroth is a cool character. And he I guess he also uses the sword to fight Sora too, I guess. I didn't see the rest of my time.
Okay. All right. John, I'm excited for this. Everybody shut up. I'm excited for this. I want to hear this. John, tell us why. I don't even know the name. I forgot the name of your whatever the dog is, but
Angelo.
And why Angelo? It's Angelo, aka the dog. Damn it. I want to hear this.
Who is man's best friend? The dog. In a horrible game of Final Fantasy VIII, that's a different topic, but amidst that shit pile, there is one shining star among all of that, the diamond in the turd, if you will, and that is Angelo, Renoa's dog. Okay, so what can he do? What can't he do is a big question here. He can counterattack. Someone tries to mess with this person. A dog gonna attack. What happens when somebody gets hurt and they're disabled or they're KO'd? He's gonna get a recovery item for you. Dog gets you a snack. And what happens? You need some other items and he just pops out. He's gonna search for items. Dog, bring it back. So that's some of the fun, like minor parts of Angelo. The even better parts is his the special attacks with the limit break. First off, you got the Angelo cannon, where you just load the dog up on your arm and you just fire it and fuck people up. That's awesome as it is. Next, you got the Angelo strike. Angelo the dog just picks up a motherfucker and just suplexes him into the ground like it's nothing. That dog is awesome. He's got some serious skills. Then there's Invincible, that he gets a treat. The dog gets a treat, as every dog deserves to get. And what does he do when he gets that treat? He makes you all invincible for a short part of the time. So he also protect, which is incredible. And then finally, wishing star. He sends you up into the stratosphere, and then Renoa and Angelo just fuck them up 8 times for massive amounts of damages. So Angelo smack. This dog has everything that you'd ever want in a dog. You thought you loved dogs now? Get Angelo on your side. You're gonna love him even more. All that he can do for you. That's my time.
Okay. All right.
You've rendered Max speechless, which doesn't happen very often.
No, I now want to play Final Fantasy VIII now. Congratulations, Zach. You made me want to play this damn stupid game. I want to play this game now. Eric, you got an uphill battle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I know.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I saw that fucking dog come up. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah,
oh shit. Oh no.
You're
All right. I'm not sugarcoating it, Eric. It's going to be tough for you to pull it because that is just too right up my alley. Is everybody ready for this fucking Flynn fight? Come on. Dog versus a fucking long katana. Man's best friend versus a long fucking metal blade, people. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
This is gonna be an interesting one. Who wants?
Yes, it is. I cannot wait. All right, I'm gonna ring this bell. You may start now.
I mean, the big issue with yours is that you're just gonna hold it and you're gonna get ringworm, man. It's a dog. You're gonna get ringworm. It's like no ultimate weapon should give you a parasite. That's just
that's what cure is for. That's what heal is for, to heal any debuffs that you have. Meanwhile, you got a sword that you can't even give the name to. You're not even putting it in the Final Fantasy game. You're bringing it into the other games. You're bringing it to Kingdom Hearts. What the NPC uses. You're bringing it into Smash Brothers. What he uses in Smash Brothers. In the original Final Fantasy, he just has a big ass Nodachi that it has some cool stats, but it doesn't do much. It's iconic that people are just like that. They overcompensate. It's like, oh, big sword, cool.
Yeah, and like that's the thing. He's like he's a skinny guy and he's got a skinny sword. I mean, some people are just built that way.
That's classic anime. That's just like I'm a skinny person, but I mean, have some big overly used weapon. It's either in Final Fantasy VII, it's either length versus girth, and in the end, girth wins. Girth always wins. It's also not like who has what. It's how they use it. Cloud uses his girth better than Sephiroth uses his length.
I mean, only one of them got to use it to stab Aerith, so.
True. And even then, that it only worked. She still did what she wanted to do. She still finished.
Yeah, she's finished all right.
She sure was. But I think my biggest issue is that for such a long weapon, and honestly, I don't even know what it would do outside of being Sephiroth's hand. That you could. I think the sword, the man makes the sword. The sword doesn't make the man. If you take a look at some other things, like you can have a tiny little sword and do a lot with it. Once again, goes back to the argument of what you're doing with it. And just to bolster Angelo, there's a lot that you can do with Angelo. He's I assume he's had all of his shots. He's been cared for since he was just a little puppy, and there's so much he can do. He is a healthy, strapping dog that doesn't need anything else other than that tasty little treat to get the job done.
Actually, I'm going to call for a fact check. Are there vaccines in the Final Fantasy universe? I need
We'll
to
get to
know.
that.
I need to know.
Going back to what I said before, even if there's not vaccines, there's a way to cure it. Just like a little 8 magic points or whatever it is, or whatever you fucking got to draw in Final Fantasy 8. It's like, oh, I'm going to draw some heal. Yeah, no more ringworm. All right, shoot the dog, burn, but not in the bad way, in the fun way. So.
Yeah, you gotta watch what you say when you say shoot the dog, because
being a dog owner and a dog lover myself, absolutely.
We've all seen Old Yeller.
Yes, tier respect. All right, but yeah, that's what I feel. Angelo's a better weapon because he is a weapon unto himself, not just a big long sword that some guy that has mommy issues is using at the point.
Yeah. It's just that his sword, like I said, it's got the frame data. It's like not a lot of things in Ultimate have frame data, but Sephiroth's sword attacks got the frame data.
Right. In Smash though, in Final Fantasy VII, you don't do a lot with it. You just get it for a little bit, like, oh, this is pretty cool, and then it's gone, it's done. Then you're left doing all your other stuff, and you eventually overcome that sword. Excuse me.
It would be, actually, I will say, it would be cool. It's because like Sephiroth joins the team very briefly in Final Fantasy VII, right?
Right.
It'd be cool if you could swap out his weapon and he has to then use the weapon that you give him in the final fights. That would be awesome.
Oh, you just give him like just a stupid wooden sword, or
yeah, that would be cool.
If you give him Sid's mop, that would be incredible. Just one wing angel and he's got a mop.
That's fine, guys.
Okay.
We broke Mac.
Yeah.
I love this.
Is there a more fitting for Championship X? Is there a more fitting round for Championship X?
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the chat. Oh, come on. I was laughing. I was agreeing with me in the chat. Oh God, we'll talk about that later.
So we definitely need Angelo in Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, we do.
Also, sorry to jump in, but there are a multitude of vaccines in Final Fantasy that does anything from cure diseases, prevents transformations, and such. But yes, I put it in the chat.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah, no, because I was wondering, because I knew they had like antidote, I knew they had potions, and I'm like, a vaccine isn't either one of those though, really, because
I don't know.
It's like it's very hard because I don't know what they have what their vaccine technology, how far along is it? Like, it's really weird.
I don't know. Shinra, from what little I know, seemed very anti-vax. So.
Okay. Okay. On another note, everybody got a question.
So does friend shape equal friends?
Is that your question?
No, it's fucking.
Because the answer is yes.
Fucking killing Mac.
Like, I do
part of it.
have a.
All right.
Anybody else have a question?
Yeah. Okay.
What's your question?
How would you implement your weapon in a duel in real life? You, not the character that usually holds it to. You.
Oh God, this is a great question.
All right. Well, I don't have the strength of a god, so I can't swing that thing. But what I can do is I can use the back end of that and just fucking flatline a dude. just like full, hold it out, grab it, and then just boom, just try to knock him senseless with the mass of the sword.
Okay, John.
As far as that's concerned, definitely wouldn't use a dog in an offensive, but definitely as a defensive. Like, are you really gonna hit me with while I have this dog here? Are you really gonna do that to me? And if they prove themselves a monster, then it's going to be the John cannon. It's going to be John's strike. They're going to be in for a world of hurt if they ever hurt my dog.
Congratulations, you avoided the Michael Vick pitfall.
Right.
You did. Zach, facts. I got a question, and you probably want the answer. Where are you putting your hands with this dog?
Honestly, I found weirder shit going on, so I wasn't really.
You do not stick your hand up his ass. Come on.
Like, I mean, I really don't. Look, I don't think the character that owns that dog is liable to abuse them, but I also don't know what you would call what's going on here. So it's a little complicated. Also, it's Masamune is the name of
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Here, I also want to point out to John, the dog has been in multiple things too. Yes. So drawing from other sources really is not a negative here.
You mean to tell me this dog is in other games?
You mean to say we don't have to play Final Fantasy VIII to use this weapon?
Yeah, please tell me that. Yeah.
Well, Final Fantasy Airborne Brigade, which has a bunch of weird shit like cards that are like literally dog attacking you. There's even a in the game the owner reads a magazine to teach more tricks, and that's actually a card. So there's even they even had a memory card icon of it. It's just kind of amazing.
So
Dissidia.
In that game, you just literally tell the dog, you just literally have the dog, and the dog's like, sick 'em, boy, and he just goes to bite the shit out of the man.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I want to play this game now. This is awesome.
Like,
Final Fantasy's weird.
Yeah, no. Like I mean, there was the whole fat chocobo thing where people in China were eating all that food and nearly dying. So I mean, they're willing to do whatever the fuck. Yeah. They don't care.
All right.
Ghost, you got anything?
The only thing that I want to call out is John kept using he to refer to Angelo. Angelo is actually a female.
Oh, my apologies.
What a bitch.
Other than that, there wasn't anything else that I called out as being patently and provably false.
Okay.
I do love the triple triad card with Angelo on it.
Okay. I'm gonna go first. In this one. Eric.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not picking you for no reason. I am not trying to sandbag you. I am not.
No, Mac, I get it. I saw the answer. I get it.
But as soon as you had an uphill battle, as soon as I saw the picture of that damn dog, I was like, oh my God, this is awesome.
You know it was a bad argument when he started off with ringworm.
Yeah, when he started with ringworm, I was like, no, it is not gonna win. I was like, there's it's hard for you to call out this trope. I was like, you gotta come with a good. You fought hard. Fought hard, but it's just so weird that such a weird weapon that it seems like something. I see Sephiroth. It's a nice blade, but John also argued. So something I was thinking. Without the wielder, it's just a long katana. It's just a long katana without him. So,
yeah.
Angelo, it just seems like anybody can use Angelo, and it just seems like a fun weapon. Also, the fact that you gotta hold his legs. I don't know. I'm still wondering. You gotta hold his legs, confuse them. So it's like I don't know. Is it like holding a sword or something? You just beat them like it's just. It's
I'm
so
gonna put this in the chat for you, Mac. Hope you enjoy that one.
What?
All right, yeah. So that's one for John.
Yeah, that's one for John. Yeah, John get the point for me. I'm sorry.
Who's next?
I'll do it. I'll do it. I do want to say, why did anyone think this series was normal at all? I mean, Barrett literally has a fucking like machine gun hand. Really? Yep. The dog is the weird part here. Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
like let's at least look at that a little bit more. But okay, Eric, why of all of the swords, why the most boring sword, the one that's just a long katana? Really?
Yeah.
Really, the one that's like just an oversized katana.
Look, I was
he's just sitting on her hand.
Look, I was gonna go with Smash Bros. Frame data, so I had two choices, and I didn't want to go with the Buster Sword. Buster Sword's boring.
Buster Sword could be customized with the gems to do different things.
How you customize Angelo?
You put a different collar on her.
I'm more afraid, considering Final Fantasy VII, like I mentioned, put the machine gun hand on. In that universe, I don't know what customizing a dog would mean. That sounds horrific.
I'm gonna pull a thing from Pokemon here, and I'm gonna say it's like Furfrou.
Okay.
No, I will say, if I have to think, you're pulling from the real world stuff. You know, some of those like little like butt gems you can get for your dog because you don't want to stare at their butthole. That's where the materia slot would go if this were Final Fantasy VII.
Dog-friendly hair dye. That's what we got in the chat.
Oh my god.
I mean, the fact that we're talking about basically butt plugs for dogs at this point is terrifying.
It is terrifying, yeah.
I'm going with Angelo because there's no way I can look at Angelo and not go, yeah, that's way more interesting, better, and actually useful than the sword. I'm sorry. In an RPG that is littered with swords, anything with more swords might be like fucking, I don't know, Kingdom Hearts if you count Keyblades.
Look, look, I've been saying in the chat, we'll talk about that later, but there's a Keyblade I want now. Ghost.
So as much as I love Sephiroth, number one, you couldn't actually name the sword, and number two, dog cannon. So, I do have to give it to John, just because dog cannon. Despite my undying love for
So wait. We to quote the previous round of making a goth girl go against Tiny Tina, we made a goth girl go against Sephiroth.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Stick
with us, Ghost. We have such sights to show you, Ghost. Such sights.
Breaking stereotypes all over the place. Let's go.
Also, the chat is fucking horrified at dog butt plug.
It's Furfrou. It
might act. I'm gonna be honest. Does it really make it any better if it looks like a butt plug and you can't tell? Like, really?
So Owl, question, is this going to be basically we're all going in, even I mean, if we even brought Ernest in here, he'd probably picking that dog.
Oh yeah, no, everyone's picking the dog.
Yeah, Ernest is definitely
just
picking
ask Ernest, do you vote for a dog cannon? Yes.
He would literally look at it, it's like, that's a dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Do you want me to bring him in? I can bring him in afterwards.
No, we're good.
Is he right there?
No.
damn it! I would love to hear his opinion, but God,
you can stay afterwards and I'll bring him.
We want to hear that.
We'll continue to move the game on. Yes, this is, and I'm very sorry, Eric, but you knew you were down when you went with ringworms.
Yes, Eric has ringworms. This is confirmed.
He can get items. He can help people. He can revive people. She can revive people. She dog cannon.
Dog cannon. Hashtag dog cannon.
Hashtag dog cannon.
Every time Aaron gets on here, we get a new hashtag.
All a callback. Everything's a callback.
All right. Final question. We'll laugh at the dog cannons more later. Oh, Mac, what's going on in the chat?
Oh yeah, I won't I was sitting there thinking why Mickey has not been talking about why Mickey hasn't have a Keyblade by the name of Pluto. Why haven't we got a Keyblade of Pluto? I'm wondering about that.
So you want a Pluto dog cannon?
No, yes. Yes.
Pluto's just a deployable turret. All right.
So what else is going on in chat? We got Cutie. Cutie K. She's like, we love her. She is awesome. We're having a time in here. We're talking about hashtag dog cannon. Poor Angelo. We're talking about painting nails. We're talking about we're just Eric, I'm sorry, we were just going all in on Angelo. We were all like,
no.
Like Angelo.
No. If he was a judge, he'd be doing the same thing you are.
Absolutely,
yes.
Absolutely.
Like that's where we're at with this.
Yeah. He was like, this is so.
There's no bad feelings here.
Yeah. I'm just sorry. This is a fun one. I love this. Man, I was like, this is definitely getting clipped. Oh God. Oh Lord. Okay, so we're now 2-1. John, you need this last point. You need this last point to take it to a PvP, or else you're sending that thing back to Eric, where he will. Well, his evil is wrong. All right. So the final question of the night is, Zach, you want to read this one?
What actors should play Billy and Jimmy in a live-action Double Dragon movie?
All right. John, you go first.
Other than the one that exists.
Yeah, that movie does not exist.
Yep.
For this, I went with Chris and Liam Hemsworth.
Yes.
It's terrible.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, and here's the interesting thing, because I also went with Chris Hemsworth, but I went playing against him. I put Zac Efron.
Yes. Yes.
You barely noticed the difference.
Which wasn't Zac Efron trending today?
I don't know. I do not know.
It's me.
That's all right.
All right. Look at it, people. Soak it in. Look at the photos.
That's chef's kiss, no notes.
Yeah, so good.
Plenty of notes.
All right, so I got, before we start, Owl, how you like the pictures?
I think I killed her. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, you keep taking it off.
If you look at the Twitch chat, I think Owl's dead.
All right, what you saying? I don't have it open.
Ghost, how you liked it? I think this is your first time seeing the photos. Ghost, how you like them?
I did like the photos. I'm still dying over what's happening in the Twitch chat.
You will feel differently the 50th time you have to see them.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
This will not be the last
I have
time
a 5-second memory.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get going on this.
All right. So, John, Tell us why your answer. Well, tell us why your answer is the best.
All right. The reason why my answer is the best is just for the most simplest of reasons. Billy and Jimmy are brothers. Chris and Liam are brothers. You don't have to worry about that suspension of disbelief. Like, okay, could I really see these two people being related? Unlike some other movies, like say Super Mario Brothers, Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo. Like, are they really brothers? I don't get it. With this, there's no question. They're brothers. They have enough a look-alike. Chris, we've already both settled on that. So Chris, great choice for a Double Dragon. Now, as far as Liam is concerned, besides the brother, he also has movie chops, and not just any other movies. He's been in the Hunger Games, a very action-based series where people are fighting to survive. So he can get that serious action vibe going, and he's also done. He's fun. He's humorous, so you can get that comedy vibe, and being able to riff off of his brother. There's already good chemistry there that you can just take that chemistry and just convert that into the silver screen. So you have two people that are no stranger to an action movie, and just have one big fun action movie, and hopefully finally make Double Dragon great again.
All right,
that's what I got for that.
All right. Eric?
So the reason I had decided to go with Chris Hemsworth and Zac Efron is that they do look marginally similar. Obviously, don't have that advantage of being biologically related, but I feel like you look at the two of them, you can still see, you can be like, yeah, I get it. It's like Zac Efron looks like he could be both the brother of Chris Hemsworth and the brother of Adam from Workaholics. Adam Devine, because he was in a movie. These two have the looks of somebody who is beefy, and they've got the comedic chops, which I feel like if you want to do a Double Dragon movie and have it actually set apart, that these got to be two straight up himbos. All right, these two need to have no thoughts, head empty, and these are the actors that can pull that off. These two can be all brain, no, all muscle, no brain. But they can do it in a genuine way. And Zac Efron, he does have a bit of stunt work as well. He was in The Greatest Showman, and Oscar nominated movie. I think, did it win? I don't remember. It's been so long. And it's like they have an untested chemistry, which I feel like people that know each other very well might fall into how they act with each other and not really put that into a unique performance of characters in a way that two people who have untested chemistry would be able to put more into a more unique performance than brothers playing brothers.
All right. You're both wrong, by the way. It's Neil Breen playing both parts.
I mean, what you listed on Twitter was your actual answer.
Yeah, but I thought about it, and Neil Breen playing Neil Breen. It's Billy Lee as Neil Breen, and
Billy Lee as Neil Breen. That's even more mixed up than I thought. Jesus. Man,
that's
Jesus.
Exactly what it's Neil Breen. What do you expect?
Well, since it's a pitch round, we generally don't do the argument like we usually do. We usually do like a question from each one of the panelists.
I'll give him an extra 30 minutes because I did dip a little further into a punch from. I'll give him an extra 30 seconds to defend what I said.
Okay. All right, then we'll go question. All right, that's fair. All right, John, you get extra 30 seconds.
To support her. Sorry,
just because I did a punch onto yours, I'm giving you. I'm feeding you a little extra time.
He does earn that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think a video game based movie needs every bit of help we can get, because you're walking such a fine line when it comes to video games that you have untested chemistry and then you have known chemistry. So I think The Brothers is going to help in a movie like that, where you're not sure, like, is this video game movie going to be any good? As long as you have two actors that know each other and can work together, that's what's going to help put the edge from a okay or a bad video game movie to a
all right.
good
That's
video
30
game
seconds.
movie.
Yeah, 30 seconds. Yeah. All right. Each of us have to give a question. You know what? Zach's been starting off. I'm gonna try to start off this time because I want to beat them. So my question is, who's going to play the? What's the girl's name? Girlfriend?
Oh, Marion.
Who's going to play Marion?
That was my question, you bastard.
I can take the question.
No, everybody's doing a question.
Oh,
yeah, everybody's getting
gotcha.
a question.
Yeah, everybody is.
So that's my question. So who's going to play Marion? John?
Oh, let's see here. I'm for something like that. I'm gonna go Margot Robbie.
That's so funny. I was gonna say Anya Taylor-Joy.
Margot Robbie. Damn it. Okay.
I'm gonna go Margot Robbie. No, I'm gonna go Anya Taylor-Joy.
So who you going with, Eric?
I went with Anya Taylor-Joy.
Damn it. That's actually, those are good answers. Yeah. All right, Zach.
I'm very surprised that John didn't go with Miley Cyrus, since she was actually married to Liam.
Yeah.
And that would have been my choice.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think John knows anything about Miley Cyrus.
I don't think he does either. And I don't think
that's fair.
I don't think Miley Cyrus.
I barely started getting interested after her music finally started getting good.
Then again, it would make sense because they do fight each other in the end for her, right?
Sort of.
Okay. Yeah.
Look, there's a lot going on in the Double Dragon lore that is just interesting. So what I'm going to do is one of the weirdest polls. Who plays Sunny?
I thought you were going to say who plays a Bobo.
The third Double Dragon brother. Yes.
I thought you were going to say who plays a Bobo, but that's a good answer. That's a good question.
I feel like that would turn racist quickly.
No, I think who could play a Bobo, I think personally.
I guess it depends on who's depicting a Bobo and in what way and what fashion.
Yeah.
It's very complicated.
Yeah.
But no, who plays Sunny, the third one?
I mean, Dave Bautista could play a Bobo.
Sunny Lee.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I would just go with the third Hemsworth brother, just Luke. Just keep it all in the family.
That sounds worse than what I thought was going to happen. I'm going to be honest here. But I am sure people would buy that movie.
Your voice went, bro.
You sound like you're disguising your voice again.
I have the Bobo all set.
No.
Now actually, from the looks of it, it's he's a character from like a different set of brothers entirely.
Maybe. Look, I'm telling you right now, the Double Dragon lore is one of the most murky things on this planet.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Nick Jonas.
Fuck you.
Not bad.
I would have picked Will Forte.
Okay.
I think the issue there is that it's a wildly different age gap.
Yeah.
You just want MacGruber to be there.
Don't judge me.
I am.
Don't judge me. Yeah, I want. Yes, if you want. Okay, fine. Then you want no motherfucker? Yes, I want MacGruber in the film. Damn it.
Okay. All right.
More MacGruber.
Raise your hands if you're judging Mac.
Y'all are all assholes.
All right. Let's move on to the next question.
I was gonna go with sort of the similar thing, but some enemies in the Black Warriors gang, like who would play them, or who would you like your villains to be?
That's what, yeah, a Bobo of the Black Warriors. That does not sound problematic at all.
Yeah, I'll throw in a casting of a Bobo. I am gonna go. You know what? I think we go a different direction for a Bobo. It's gonna be Jordan Peele.
All right.
That'd actually be interesting.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
Like maybe he's now like the boss of the area. I could see it.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Huey Cruz.
Also a good choice. Yeah.
Yeah. These are not tough. These are good questions. These are solid. And finally, Ghost.
So since this would obviously be like a series, which game would you start with as making into a movie?
It's not bad. Yeah.
I guess it's an adaptation, like the basis. What
Yeah.
game is the basis?
Which game are you gonna base it on?
Right.
Yeah. No one is going to pick the Rosetta Stone.
No. I'd always go for the first one. It keeps it simple. It introduces people into the Double Dragon lore. It's like, okay, let's see how this happens. Is this going to be a fun movie? Is the director total shit? How are the characters? And let it go from there without throwing too much at the audience at once. You want to just ease them into a new franchise.
I mean, you do just gotta just start right off from the first one as well. I agree. This is like it's a basic story. Girlfriend gets kidnapped, brothers get girl. It's a basic story, and then it's from there you got to go expand from there.
Okay. I'm surprised nobody went with 2 because this really deals more with the future. So yeah, I think that's what the actual movie was trying to do. The other movie.
I'm not going to make any guess at what that movie was trying to do.
That's a good safe bet right there.
Yeah.
Also, I would have gone with Neon because Neon is like a fusion of the first several and has probably the best antagonist they ever had. He literally says, "I am so evil." If you hit him, it's fucking hilarious.
Yes, I would have also gone with Neon. That was probably my favorite Double Dragon game.
I would have went with the oddball choice because fuck you guys. You're forgetting about Battletoads Double Dragon Ultimate Team.
Well, no, if I want to go oddball, I would have gone on Bobo's Big Adventure on Newgrounds.
But
I don't think that one's an official game though.
If they sue them? If they didn't sue them, it's official.
Look,
I don't think that's how copyright works.
All right,
if the first Sonic movie can have a Sonic reference in it, anything's possible.
Look,
I actually wanted to. Can I fact check one thing?
What?
Chris Hemsworth and Liam Hemsworth have never appeared in a film together.
Oh no.
So there is no evidence that they work well.
Yeah.
There's no evidence. That's all, because saying they are brothers, I can't take that part away, but I can say that they've never worked together, so we can't prove whether they're good or not together.
Yeah. That's fair.
It's like if there was a full Grudge rounds, I actually would have brought that up.
Yeah. But that's fair. Yeah. That is weird. That's not weird though. But
yeah.
No, I mean the Wilson brothers acted with each other.
Yeah.
You probably know they're both so diva that they can't stand each other when they're acting.
Like, yeah, that's probably right. But they did do that one scene in Around the World where they were the Wilson brothers, and it was like it was like, I hate you so much. Yeah. They probably do hate each other. Like, fuck you, I'm better.
I do think a nice touch was having Luke Hemsworth play fake Thor in Thor Ragnarok.
Yes.
That would have been great. That was great.
Yeah.
All right. So it's voting time. Who went first? I went first last time.
I haven't gone first yet.
Oh yeah, you haven't. Go ahead, Zach. You go first.
So I'm gonna go with Eric's basically because I worry that if they're brothers and too comfortable with each other, they might be boring.
Okay.
I worry that I actually would like to see people put together that I would expect on Double Dragon, because part of Double Dragon lore is the conflict between the brothers and the comedy of it. And I can imagine two professionals pulling that off, then both professionals and brothers have to deal with whatever they said on set in their personal life for the next day.
Okay.
Just the added, I don't see the added pressure helping.
Okay. All right. Owl?
Oh, bring on the himbos.
Yeah, the himbo thing's awesome. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Eric.
All right. Ghost.
I'm gonna give it to John. I like the thought of Chris and Liam being the brothers because since Billy and Jimmy are twins and Chris and Liam look a lot closer than Chris and Zach, I'm going to give it to you for that fact. And I don't think that them being brothers in real life would make them too comfortable with each other. All of the Hemsworth brothers are working professionals, and I think they could all put that aside and focus on the job.
All right. It comes down to me. Going by my film knowledge, now I've watched both of these people act. I've watched Liam act, and I have also watched Chris. Everybody know I don't like Zac Efron, but I've seen him act too. Now, everybody talk about comedy dilemma and being brothers. Zach, I could literally mess up your whole entire thing. Do you remember Mike and Dave bring wedding dates? Do you remember that? Do you remember that movie?
No.
Nobody remembers that movie. I do, because I watched it. It is not good. And they have no... Huh?
Land the plane.
Yeah, you haven't even referred to which people you're talking about at this point.
I'm saying, have you seen I mean, to me, I've seen your whole dilemma of them being brothers might be blamed. To me, I have seen Zac Efron act with a brother in a film, and it wasn't good. And
yeah, but what does that have to do with the Hemsworths?
Your voice is doing it. I'm just, like I said, the whole thing of them being brothers is I'm not worried about that. They're actors. They're all professional. They probably could be better. They probably could do it.
No, I don't understand how Zac Efron and his brother being bad in a movie together proves the other
He
point.
played with somebody. No. He didn't play with his brother. He played somebody else's brother in the film. Mike and Dave bring on wedding dates. He literally is about him and his brother. Not him and his brother. Him and his him and his acting brother. They're not brothers.
Mac is losing focus.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. I'm just confused by what he's saying.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna land the plane, and I'm just gonna say it straight up, and just go ahead and bring Ernest in. I'm going with John. I just didn't like. I don't like Zac Efron. Fuck him.
He was great in the Ted Bundy movie.
Yeah, but that don't mean shit. He was terrible in Neighbors.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you act in a great
sorority,
movie, should I just say it doesn't mean shit?
Neighbors sorority. Neighbors sorority. I did not like High School Musical. Fuck that movie. So
well, for the first movie and half of the second, it wasn't even him singing. They phoned in someone else because he couldn't sing.
Yeah.
It was also Freddie and the new Scooby. I understand that, but I'm just saying you don't have to like him to realize he's done good work, though. Is what I don't get.
Yeah. So bring in Ernest.
Also, a small fact check that doesn't apply to anything else, but Greatest Showman was not nominated for an Oscar. It was nominated for an Academy Award, a Critics' Choice, and 3 Golden Globes.
Academy Award is an Oscar.
Yeah, Academy Award is an Oscar. They just replaced it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm stupid.
No, you're not stupid. Awards are.
Yeah, they are. Me and Zach did the show called Why When the Academy Died.
As a tiebreaker.
Yeah, me and Zach did a show When the Academy Died, and we just kept doing it.
It was also in The Disaster Artist.
We're casting the brothers.
Do we need to show them the pictures
so we
too?
have Chris and Liam Hemsworth as brothers versus Chris Hemsworth and Zac Efron.
Time out. Who's Zac Efron played in The Disaster Artist?
Dan Ginahan, Chris R. So
we're also bringing.
I didn't remember him in that film. I just remember Dave Franco, who I like.
So, I can't say her name. This girl, her, with Chris and Zac Efron, and then Jordan Peele here, and then, I think he's a bad guy. Jordan Peele is a bad guy, right?
Yeah, Jordan Peele is a boba.
Yeah, Jordan Peele is a bad guy. And then up here we have Chris and Liam Hemsworth with Margot Robbie and Terry Crews. Terry Crews is a bad guy.
Terry Crews. God.
So the real question is, who do I believe would most likely send somebody to beat up a woman? That's the question. If I'm thinking about this crazy, wasn't Double Dragon the one where, like, the first game, you just see lady get punched in the stomach and carried off?
Marion, that did happen to Marion, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So who do I think would realistically do that?
But I don't think are you talking about the bad guys?
Villains. I'm like,
the
who
villains?
would do that? Because Double Dragon, they look almost exactly the same.
Yeah, well, we're going, Chris and Zac Efron, we're going with all muscles, no brain.
Himbos for life.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew, Herbert, and Comanche.
And then Chris and Liam Hemsworth, they're actually brothers, and they played in, like, serious fighting, action movies. So.
But not together.
Not together, yeah.
But not together.
See, I've got to go, because Double Dragon is just kind of goofy. It's just a goofy kind of game. Like, these two white guys do karate. It's where they learned it. No one knows. They just know it. And they're, like, the best at it. But that's besides the point. So I'm going to go with the one that's obviously a little goofier with the Himbos. And Jordan Peele is the villain. It just seems right to me.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, damn.
Be cooking.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, this one definitely came down to the additional questions.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
It did, yeah.
Well, we're going to a PvP round.
No.
No.
It's 3-on-1.
Ernest screwed me over 3 times.
Oh man.
I didn't screw Yoshi. Yoshi
Don't want it to win.
Oh.
All right, well, John, put up a good fight, man. Dang, put up a good fight. The belt is going back, sadly, to Long Island.
Yeah.
It's going back to Long Island, and it's going back on that fucking wall. So I have to say it.
Yes.
The new champion, the new champion is Eric. Nah, I'm just playing with you. The new Gamer Grudge champion is former champion Eric.
See, here's the thing. I wore the shirt that I wore on the Gamer Grudge, me wearing the belt as good luck. This is the shirt I was wearing in that picture for good luck.
Yeah. You wore that shirt when I tried to beat you that night.
Oh.
Well,
I'm looking up where Long Island even is. I realized I had no idea.
It's east of the city.
Well, I mean, we would go to, I mean, it is interesting, you know, we would.
Mac, no.
We would.
Mac, you haven't even given a subject to the words here, and no.
What do you mean no?
Just no, wherever we're all headed here.
Oh, no. We would end it, but you know, Mac does have I mean, I could be using the source code. Woo! I was waiting, Eric. I was waiting for you, Eric. Nah, I'm just playing with you.
So I was going to say, if you did, we're changing it to the Max bitch code. If you did,
yeah.
I would use it tonight.
Because don't forget, the last time this was done, on the championship, the person that lost it did not return to the show. I would like to point that out.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. But you're coming back, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, no. It's fine. It's fine. You can you if I'm off, you can use the source code when the fuck ever.
No. I ain't gonna use it tonight. I'm just playing.
I'm just tired.
Yeah, I am tired. I'm tired too. I just get off work. I don't feel like debating another subject. I debated 3 times in a week, and I can't do it another time. I'm done. I'll take that belt. I'll take that belt. Probably episode 1 if you be on there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go into the world with all the incorrect opinions you already hold, I can imagine you argue enough.
All right.
I won. You know, I won the source code, you motherfucker.
Anyway, let's go into plugs so that this doesn't.
You don't tell me what the fuck to do, Eric.
Sometimes I got to drive from the back seat. All right.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead. So, John, what you got to plug, man? Challenger, former champ.
You know, when I'm not busy coding championship belts and Vaseline and other stuff that can't make you put it on a wall as easily, I am doing improv and comedy funny things in Green Bay, Wisconsin. If you're not doing anything at the end of July, come to Green Bay. It's delightful. I'm having my own little convention based off my own devotion to myself called JohnCon. Come to that. Eventually, I'll have a Twitch channel. Go see that if you can't make it to Green Bay.
Hey, come to South Carolina and you can come to GrudgeCon, which is even better.
No, it's
I heard that you get salmonella at
You know, John, if you want to worship yourself, it'd be really a lot easier to just become a Satanist. I'm gonna be honest here. No, that's literally what the religion is. No, that wasn't a joke. That was literal.
It's not that I want to worship myself. I just want other people to know how great I am.
No.
Sounds about right. Again, you're not far off.
Warning. So at GrudgeCon, there's gonna be Daft Punk will come back for one more time, and Craft Punk will come too. I just want to put Craft Punk. Eric Andre going to be doing stand up. So yeah, come to.
No, does Craft Punk come with cheese? Is the real question.
Yeah, exactly. So
and also follow me at Danger Boy John, no H, and send me your favorite pictures of me with an Angelo cannon.
Yes. John, I love you forever for doing that.
I feel like we can turn this into a trend where people put Photoshop themselves into that. I feel like you could actually do that.
I'm gonna Photoshop myself that's going to be the next look. I'm telling you, I'm looking up pictures That's going to be the next thumbnail for the next GF1 podcast. Get ready. It's gonna have Zach as Angel and me just literally on there with them.
What the fuck?
All right. Eric, the current champion.
Yes.
What you
The former
got to plug?
champion, now current champion. As always, you guys can find me on Twitter at Bunk Bunker. You can find me here monthly on Is It Rotten, where we talk about movies. We just recorded an episode on Rugrats Go Wild, and it was an interesting one, folks. It was an interesting one. There is also currently a VOD on the D&D Beyond Twitch channel where in a game that I played 2 weeks ago at this point, DM'd by Joe Starr, who Mac and I have a somewhat history with.
Hey Eric, could you put your Twitch in the chat for me so I can look you up and put your shout out?
I don't like I said, I don't stream for my Twitch. It's like I have a Twitch, it's just there to comment on chats. But my Twitter is at bunkbunker, no underscore. And if I do something, I will tweet about it usually. And yeah, that is it for me.
All right. Ghost, what you got to plug? And let me remind you, people, Ghost will now be one of the mods now. We're getting to a point now where we got to get more mods for the show, people, because everybody's busy and we need mods. So she's now a new mod and she'll be fighting. So what you got to say, Ghost?
So I lied when I was on the stream last week. I did not have good internet, and I tried to do a test stream and dropped 80% of my packets. But I have new internet now, and so Friday I will be streaming. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan. Ghost the Dead Girl is my Twitch. I mostly stream Dead by Daylight, but you can find me also playing Cozy Grove, Sims, and Stardew Valley on weekend mornings.
All right, cool. Zach, what you got to plug, man?
I've been doing my usual political stuff. I spent today talking about the internet blood sports history and Andy Worski and his whole deal and how insane that guy. Andy Worski, if you don't know, is an ethno-nationalist streamer who's fucking insane and somehow won't die no matter what the community does to him. So like it's either gonna be him or Mr. Medicare is the last one standing from that community. It's a truly insane history. So
all right. Al, what you got to plug?
I am on Twitch at Happy Hour Ren. I'm also on Twitter at Happy Hour Ren. Mostly I'm here with these guys doing this stuff. And I'm probably going to be helping them out more with all of this stuff.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about that right now. If you don't know, people, Mac is not one person. Mac is not multiple people. He is one person. So sadly, there is only one Mac. So to fix this, people, because I love doing Saturday gaming, and we know you love Saturday gaming. So I need a backup plan in case something happens to me, or that way we have something to split the streams. So Owl now has access to Restream and YouTube and the Twitch. So she can now stream Gamer Grudge on her own, and she can stream it to our channel from her house. So from this day forward, she is in control of Saturday Grudge. She can do whatever the fuck she wants, as long as they don't do something stupid to get me in trouble. Like, I don't know. As long as Ernest just don't, I'm not worried about Ernest doing something stupid like, oh, what the fuck, But yeah, I'm so happy in this. That way, I don't have to just get up every Saturday to do it. She can just do it at her own time, And this is something fun going forward. This is something that we can really expand Gamer Grudge, and not only that, it allows me to go and do more shows and do other shows and expand Game Fixtures a little bit and make some more shows that you like, because there are shows I actually would like to bring back. You know, the year the Academy died with Zach. I mean, we love doing that, but the problem was we've been busy with Gamer Grudge. You know, maybe doing this. Maybe I could do maybe we can do that again, because that was fun. I mean, I love talking shit on the Academy.
Problem is, this might have actually been the year the Academy died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You know, we got a will. It would have been like really, really crazy. It would have been like destiny for us to just land on 2020. What the fuck? We're doing it. So yeah, but like I said, there's plenty of shows. Like, for example, I wanted to do binge watch again, bring that show back. There's shows I wanted to do, but I couldn't do it because I was so focused on pushing Gamer Grudge. And now that I have Owl here, I could focus on them other shows. I could do those shows offline. I could take my Saturdays off. I could do stuff like that. So it gives me more flexibility. Yes, will this show kill me? Will this channel probably kill me one day? Maybe. It's a strong possibility.
I mean, my thought has always been cardiac arrest. But
yeah, that too. But we'll all do this. We'll all get through this together. Anyway,
I'm no longer trapped in the garage now. Now he pays me in pennies.
Hey, he was trapped in the garage for several years.
You're damn right. Yeah. What the fuck?
R.I.P. Gatorade bottle Mac refused to throw away.
It's still down there. Actually, we threw that thing away. We cleared out the garage. This thing is gone. Also, I want to announce we have a new. I have an announcement. We're interviewing a new person for Gamer Grudge. We got Cutie. So Cutie, you probably talked to her, Owl. Cutie K in chat. She's actually probably gonna be a new mod too. So you have been getting along with a person that you're probably gonna like. You two. Y'all two have already shown that y'all two are going to get along. This is going to be great, guys. Woo! So, what else, people? Make sure you watch. I'm landing the plane. All right, Saturday. Saturday we got Saturday Grudge. We got the Saturday Grudge for the Grudge hack. We have the last call with Cat Mac and Cat. That's going to be a drunk stream. We're going to do that. Make sure you come join us in July 1st in Rosemont, Illinois for the anime convention. Come meet us, come chill with us, come be friendly with us. It's gonna be me, Zach, Trill, Owl, Ernest, and Mustachio. We're gonna be down there. If you want to come to Chicago and I want to fly to Chicago and join you guys. If you want to throw a pillow at me, you want to throw a pie at me, go ahead and come to Chicago and do it. Just so you know, if you throw a pie at me, I'm going to the local bakery and I'm going to throw a pie right back in your fucking face. So get ready for that. So just so you know. And yeah, that's it, people. Guys, this has been a great season. 10 seasons. Oh. I never thought, I'm sorry, guys. I never thought I would get to 10 seasons.
Guy, after season 1, I didn't think we'd get to 2.
I thought we weren't going to get to season, like season 2, season 3, 10 seasons is an amazing obstacle. Because I was like, wow, I didn't think, like, Zach always says, I'm not going to stop making Gamer Grudge until the sun burns.
You guys survived me taking 2 seasons off.
We did.
I took a full year off the show. You guys survived. It's fine.
Yeah. And we just kept growing and growing and growing. And it's you guys that keep growing it. So I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for these 10 seasons. So when we get to 20, where we do, I don't know, X20.
20 would mean we've been doing this show for 10 fucking years. I'm already over the fact we've done for 5. All right.
Yeah, we've done 10 seasons. It's a milestone. If we can do it for 20, that would be amazing. That would be really amazing because then I'll be like, then I could go and finally say, finally I became Officer Rex. And people, I'm telling you right now, making the questions for this show is not easy, and for me to do it for 10 seasons is not for me to not want to jump out the window is amazing.
And the progress has been amazing. There's been hardly a spelling error these days.
Fuck you, Eric.
Well, no, there has. I just get to them first mostly.
Mostly, you missed the one where I got a question. What's the best game based on a game?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing.
Let me see.
Oh my God! Yeah. So
I feel like we're missing the opportunity to get people to pay Mac to become literate.
See, that would be a video idea right there.
Hey guys, donate to the Mac Literacy Fund. We need to send him some kind of program for this.
You know, having that money going to Owl. Come on.
For $1.99 a day, you too can help a poor man learn how to read.
Please give back to your community.
I was going to take all that money and she's just going to teach me. That's going to be the video.
For less than the price of your Starbucks coffee in the morning.
Oh, do not fucking dare. Do not even, you will go insane trying to teach him English.
Oh God, this is fun. We always
I'm going through some of the season 1 questions. Season 1, season 2 questions. Replace a talking dog with a game character when it was really replace a game character with a talking dog.
Oh man.
Split times, guys. Okay. Split times. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't wait till we get to season 20. We just start commentating on this shit. Remember that time we misspelled this shit?
Remember that time we got so meta that we got super meta and even more meta?
Yeah.
This episode, remember that time we talked about dog cannon? All right, guys. I've kept you out for long, people. I love each and every last one of you. We will definitely, just like, unlike James Bond, we will not take a 5-year hiatus. We will be back for season 11 because I don't want to put X1 because X1 don't make no fucking sense. So we'll be back for season 11, and then after that, we'll do X2, which is 12. Woo!
That's not how numbers work, but okay.
It's close enough. He doesn't know how to read. He also doesn't know how to math. So that costs more than your Starbucks coffee if we want to add math onto it.
Okay, Gamer Grudge XI. There. Fuck you. There we go. That's Gamer Grudge season 11. I know Roman numerals, damn it. We'll see y'all next time for another season of Gamer Grudge. We will be back Friday, Saturday for basically essential of playback. It won't be this is the season finale, but we'll have Friday, Saturday with the Gamer Grudge show. So play other. But anyway,
when's Friday, Saturday? You heard him, guys.
Saturday, come back Saturday. You see that last episode, but this is basically season finale.
The last episode ever.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, friends.
Wow.